Hi guys, this is my friend Elise.
Hi.
And yeah, we're gonna talk about stuff together.
Yeah, we're gonna make videos together today because, well, that's what we have to do. Whatever.
So we're gonna talk about what having a friend with an eating disorder is like.
Obviously, I'm not here for
Fun.
Yeah, I have an ed too. And obviously me and Valerie are friends, and we both have an eating disorder, so we thought that would be a cool subject to talk about today.
That's right. We could talk about how did we meet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we met on Instagram. We met on Instagram. Yeah, so she had two accounts. She had like an eating disorder account, a recovery account. And I just have one Instagram, my personal account. And one of our friends was friends with me and friends with her. And one day I just commented on a picture or something.
Yeah, and that's what happened. Because I no longer have that Instagram account, but my ed Instagram account, because I thought it was like a sort of a bad influence. But when I did have it, I was leaving for a cruise, and as you guys probably know, Val came back from a cruise not that long ago, so she thought it would be a good idea to help me, so she talked to me about it, and that's pretty much how we started talking too, I guess.
Yeah.
About the cruise.
Yeah.
And the cruise went well, by the way, so
in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
So that's how we met.
Yeah.
You want to talk a bit about you can have positive and negative friends when you're recovering, I guess, that have eating disorders.
Yeah, because obviously, because Val was inpatient once.
Yeah.
I never was. And
3 times.
Yeah. And you meet a lot of people with eating disorders,
yeah.
I guess. Maybe you could talk about the fact that you met a lot of people.
Yeah, I met a lot of people while I was inpatient at the hospital. And after the hospital, we kept in touch. And some of them were older, more my age, so we talked a bit more, and then we followed each other on Instagram and on Facebook and stuff. And then you would know those people by
yeah, those people. Yeah, we don't talk about. But in my case, because I never went inpatient, I know people with EDS just because, I guess. It's just kind of weird how that happens. But a lot of my closest friends have eating disorders, but I choose them really carefully, so my English isn't that good.
Oh, come on.
And but I did have bad experiences.
Yeah, bad experiences.
Yeah, with friends with eating disorders, and that happens a lot. Not only for me and for Val, but a lot of you guys probably have friends with eating disorders, and you're thinking is it normal that I feel that way when I'm with that person, or should I question myself about this or whatever? And so it's normal. Don't panic.
Yeah,
it's okay. Because like we said, we have positive and negative friends with eating disorders.
Yeah, good friend who helps you through hard times. Yeah. And then you can have crappy friends that are just sort of really triggering, or they're just really into the illness, and they'll just concentrate on how sick they are and stuff, and they don't really care about you that much. Just more about how sick you are too. And then make it sort of a competition, I guess you could sort of say.
Yeah, and when you feel that specific friend is with you only because of your eating disorder, that's maybe when you have to stop talking to that person, or at least talk less to that person. Maybe not cut all the the links, connections between them.
Or see them less if their appearance is triggering. Because
that's important, right? If you're on if you choose to recover and that friend brings you down,
that's not a good friend.
No, that's not a good friend. It has to
go both ways.
Yeah, support you and be there for you during hard times. And we're not saying that if you have a friend with an ED, if they talk about their behaviors or something, it isn't always bad, because we talk about it sometimes. We have bad days too. we have behaviors that's like we still have behaviors and we talk about them and we're super open. Like we really like just talk about it.
Whatever.
But we're still there for each other and we support. Yeah, we do. We're kind of cute, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we can talk about that, the different stages.
Yeah. So there's like different stages, I guess, in recovery. I guess you guys all know that. And like, you just sort of have to be friends with someone who's at the same stage as you, I guess. Because like, if someone's like a lot worse than you and you're like doing super well, and that's not good for the person that's doing well, and that's not good for you either. Well, I mean, it could be good for you because you see someone that's better, but for the other person, it's not that great.
Yeah.
And then also you have to like sort of support each other, but if you don't feel like recovering, then it's hard for you to support other people.
So I just have to change position. Yeah. Position changing. That's really like
important.
Yeah, stages during recovery, and you can have like if you have a friend with an ed or friends with eds, whatever. They don't always have to be like super healthy and be okay with everything. Like
yeah, they don't have to be recovered.
Yeah, like completely recovered, but during the phases of recovery, they have to like make you understand that they're there for you and like I think it's important.
And then there could also be like friends that they both have eating disorders and none of them want to recover. That could also be really bad.
Yeah.
Like they could just like make it a competition and trigger themselves, and like that's just not good. So
just kind of like you probably know about this, but like the pro-anas and like all of that, it becomes like you can't be friends with an ed and share your behaviors. Like you should do this, you'll get thinner, or
you can't do that.
Like no, it's not. That's not the point of having a friend with an ed. Really not.
Yeah. And then also I wanted to talk about. You guys probably wonder a lot, like, how do you eat with someone with an eating disorder? Like, if you have a friend, if you have a friend with an eating disorder and you want to eat with them. So I don't know. You want to talk about it a bit?
Yeah. Okay. Well, the first time I met Val was last week. Yeah.
In person.
Oh, yeah, in person. We've been talking for like a month and a half now, and so the first time we met. I took her to a second cup. It's kind of a Starbucks thing here.
I don't know if they have it in the States.
I don't think so.
It's like Starbucks.
Yeah, same thing. The coffee shop. So.
Yeah.
And I work at that coffee shop, so I thought it would be a good idea to bring her there.
Yeah, I've never been before.
Yeah. It was
my first experience.
Time, yeah. And so we went there, and we had you probably saw if
on Instagram.
Yeah, if someone, I guess you have a lot of followers that follow you on Instagram,
probably.
And whatever. You saw that she had her first caloric drink in a long time, and
like
she had it with me. I feel so special. And sorry. Am I gonna be like in the blur? Or do I have to?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I think you're okay. Yeah.
So I'm really not used to this video kind of thing. And I chose her drink. Actually.
Yeah, I let her choose. I was like, you pick it, because if I were to pick, like, it would just have been like, I would have been there for like 10 hours, like, trying to like, I don't know, it would have been crazy.
Because I went there and I knew what I was gonna take. I will take this, and she had I knew she had troubles like finding out what
she can read my mind.
And so I chose her. What was it, like a chocolate thing?
It was a chocolate ice
something.
Like it was like a
chocolate milkshake, I guess.
Yeah, sort of like a frappuccino. Yeah, I guess you could say.
Yeah, frappuccino, and that's what she had. I had something like a chai. A frap chai, whatever. Yeah. Let's call it like that. And we had that drink together. I drank mine in like 2 minutes, and Val took a lot of, like, it took
I savored it.
Yeah, a lot, and but she took it, and I mean that was really fun for us to do together.
And like it was fun because I don't think I made a big deal about it during the time. Like
we talked a lot.
You probably knew that like it worried me, but I didn't say anything before. I was just like whatever, and then during I was like whatever, and I only said something after, like when we were back home, that I was like, oh, it's really hard, but like.
Yeah, because I congratulated you. I said I thought she did a really good job, because I work at a second cup, so I drink it a lot, and it's not that much of a fear food, but for her I guess it was a big deal, and we had that together, and that was really fun experience, I think, and it wasn't like awkward, or we didn't have like, oh, I'll take the less calorie drink, or like it wasn't about that. It was maybe more about
like just being normal.
Yeah, and challenging ourselves, I guess, too. And like later on in the day, we're going to have frozen yogurt together. And I guess that's a fear for both of us. But
I mean, it's like normal.
Yeah, we try to be normal teenagers, but like not teenagers, but whatever.
We're adults.
Because I'm 18 too, and
we're born like 5 days apart.
And so we're having frozen yogurt later on, and that's gonna be fun. And personally, I'm really not scared about it. Because I know
I'm like excited about it.
Yeah, because Val is gonna be there,
so long.
and we both have really, we have like a close relationship, and so
it's like sort of crazy.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it's like if we were explaining to people how we met and stuff, they'd be like, "What?
Why are you guys so close?"
Yeah, how are you so close? Yeah, we're like really close, and it's like. It's awesome to have a friend that you can eat like normally around and you don't feel judged and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, and like it's good to like do normal things with your eating disordered friend, like going to eat frozen yogurt or something, because afterwards when you guys are both recovered, you want to still be like friends, right? So you have to be able to like have a normal relationship too.
Do things together. And what's fun with that too is like going to challenge yourselves with your friends and being able to support each other during or after the whatever
food or whatever
restaurant or
because like they know how you're feeling.
Yeah, and sometimes it can be hard, or like we're going to get frozen yogurt today and it's going to be super fun, but if we go back another day, maybe we'll have like troubles. And I mean that's all about recovery, you know. It's not always the same thing over and over. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
We're gonna film a couple other videos, so you'll be seeing her probably very soon.
Yay.
So let me know in the comments if you guys like seeing Elise in my videos, and if you think she's awesome, definitely let her know, because she's awesome. So just remind her all the time. It's great. Okay, so
that's pretty much it. I hope we helped you guys with having, like, if you have questions or something like that with the idea of having a friend with an eating disorder, just ask Val or
and I'll link her Tumblr in the description so you guys can ask your questions.
I have a Tumblr, but nobody follows me. I'm like a ghost on there.
So she'll get some help from me. Okay, so that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.